Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Tom, bringing you another episode of Brands Bytes, from the latest tech to the newest news on tech. And jumping straight in with Tesla does not care about its Australian market at all. So Tesla will be canceling its Model S and Model X orders in UK and Australia. And this is straight up because they don't want to produce a steering wheel on the right-hand side of the car, therefore eliminating that market for S and X vehicles. I believe they still plan on doing Model 3 and Model Y vehicles. It sounds like they just don't sell enough Model S and X to make it worth having that production line, because you really do have to have a separate one when you have to flip the entire car. It's hard to run that through an automated process, as Tesla has. It's a lot easier when you hire people to do it versus you have machines that have to switch in and about. So with that, if you have a Model S or Model X order, you have been fully refunded any payments you've issued, anything towards the vehicle. You've also been offered a $3,000 credit towards a Model 3 or Model Y that will be valid until October. Now, this does suck if you wanted a Model S or X and you wanted a new one. Obviously, you could still buy an old one in the country or one that's been manufactured already. But if you weren't one of those people, you're now stuck buying a Model 3 or Y, which just might not be what you want. Maybe you do like how the S or X looks. Maybe you wanted the faster vehicle. Maybe you wanted, the more premium Tesla premium vehicle out there. And that's just not going to be a possibility anymore for you. Now, this does kind of suck, but at the same time, you can kind of see where they're coming from. It's not like they're a huge manufacturer that's going to sell a ton of vehicles in those areas. They're just not going to sell that many Model S and X's in those countries. So why bother, I guess? It sucks if you are someone who lives in the UK or Australia, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Now, these are the only two big countries that really do this, so maybe they should just switch their roads. Just a suggestion. I know that's a lot, but it's got to bother all car manufacturers that they have to do this. And with that, that's too bad. You could always get a left-hand drive vehicle, but I believe that Tesla cannot sell those in those countries, so you still can't order one of those. You'd have to find one locally. Just a weird move. It makes sense, and again, just a weird move, and sucks if you live in the UK or Australia.